Not that my opinion matters a lick. I'm just another fat white chick in America, right? But I guess I'm getting on the bandwagon of all of you other people who like to get on social media and complain about things, as if it's going to make a difference. But once I say it, it's out there and it's no longer in here, right? So I'm going to go with that psychosis. So I just went to Starbucks for the first time in like years. I quit going to Starbucks because they overprice. I hate their standards. I used to work there once upon a time, and I mean, Starbucks. So I was out. I wanted some coffee. My other coffee place is under construction, and nobody has had the amazing foresight to give me $1 million to open a cafe right down the street that would serve an entire community. But that's an aside. So I found out that not only did they change the recipe for the pumpkin spice latte, it is now no longer using the puree and the condensed milk and all the wonderful little spices. It's using a syrup, a sickeningly sweet, chemically laced syrup. The minute you taste it, you want to vomit, possibly projectile. Yeah. So if you're diabetic, don't even go near it. Your blood sugar is just gonna skyrocket. But then when I ordered a breve, which for those of you who don't know, because maybe you don't, a breve is a latte made with half and half instead of skim milk or milk. So they charged me 70 cents, 70 cameras up here. Look up here, 70 cents for half and half in my latte. So when I pull up the cutie patootie, I mean, she was just cutie patootie at the register. She had these beautiful long fake lashes, and she barely looks at me, and she shoves out this pad to stick your card in, and she goes, "It's gonna ask you a question before you pay." Really, Einstein? It's gonna ask me a question, cutie patootie with the long lashes, beautiful curls, amazing skin. It's gonna ask me a question. I know I'm in Atlanta, but come on, you're in customer service. Ask you a question. Stop it. What did the pad ask me? It asked me for a tip. Now look, I understand cutie patootie is putting in my little order in the touch screen. And I understand cutie patootie is having to reach her arm out of that little bitty window to hand me that pad that's going to ask me for a question. But she's not making my drink. She's just putting my order in this little touchpad. Okay, so to be fair, Starbucks pools their tips. So technically, the other 3 people at the counter would have gotten a portion of it. But you just charged me $17 and change for 2 venti coffee drinks and a cheese Danish. The Danish was pretty good. But it's not worth you asking me for a tip. I know what you guys make. Stop asking for tips. Especially at the drive-thru. If I walk into the cafe and you are physically running around doing stuff for me, I will put money in the jar because I was there once. I know what that's like. But I'm at the drive-thru and all you're doing is keying in my stuff. Don't you ask me. So no, you can't ask me for a tip. $17 for coffee. What the hell is wrong with this economy? God bless. Although I guess it could be worse. I could have to order a cat at Starbucks if I was in Ohio.